Please keep it going for Spencer, everybody. I thought he was going to go another way and say he was going to do blackface here on Black People Meet. I'm so glad he did not do that. I'm so glad that no one mentioned that. Spencer doing blackface. All right, on. Jesus Christ, why do you make him so tall? Don't fuck with it. On deck, we got B. Come on the stage. Please give it up for Mickey, everybody.
So I decided to pursue comedy because I need another way to disappoint my parents. And it works. My mom hates this joke because she's the only living parent I have. And so I like to tell it more. Minnesota, of course, things are legal there that aren't legal here, like pot. And I found out their dispensaries are LGBT inclusive. They have an entire product line they call dickweed. You start with the one hitter, they call it the Asian. Then you've got the average Joe. But the Black Daddy's the ones that, as long as a Cuban cigar, when you're done with it, you're in the fetal position, suggestible to anything. But to make sure they're inclusive, they also have a product line called Pussy Willows for lesbians. But it's trans weed you gotta watch out for, because that shit's actually mushrooms that identifies as weed, and when you're done with it, you won't remember your fucking pronouns. Me and my VA doc are having a disagreement. She says I need more fruit in my diet, and I'm like, really? Have you seen me? Don't you think I'm fruity enough? She says, Mickey, figs, not fags. Oh. I lived on an Indian reservation for 6 years. I made such a good impression that they bestowed me with the honor of an Indian name. Woman trapped as a man. It used to be yellow hole in snow, but apparently a native said that's not appropriate. So my ex is deaf. I'm actually very fluent in sign language. I've been signing since 1996. And I want to share some experiences I had. Give me a second here. I had to write it small so I can't read it. Oh. So when it comes to deaf people, what do hearing people like to do? Talk louder. You'll be able to hear me if I talk louder. Or they do monkey lips. Can you read my lips? But then, hold on. Then they ask, can deaf people drive? Nope. They teleport. I know. I've seen it. But my favorite question is, how do deaf people have sex? Duh, sloppy and loud. I said, go ask my wife. She confirmed. VA police keep profiling me. They tell me I can't park my truck with my back tire over the line. And I said, motherfucker, do you even know who I am? I said, you're profiling me. I can't even drive straight. You gotta cut that shit out. Let's see. I do come from a large melting pot family. My kids are native, which is why I live in the res. My brother's kids are Mexican, and we've got, basically all the food groups as we go through. And one day one of my nephews walked up and he said, my friends at school call me Paragraph. Why the hell would they call you Paragraph? Because I'm not a full essay. So then I thought about this and I said, well, wait a minute here. So if you get married and have a kid, is your kid's name Sentence? And of course, I thought about it again. If you marry a black girl, kid's name be Word. Then I thought to myself, as a trans person, I'm that semicolon that people now put in place of where your parents are supposed to go. So my whole family tree started to look like a fucking English textbook. And then, let's see. I did go on a queer paddle, and I did learn that traveling by water is a lot more relaxing because you get to kind of flow gaily forward. There's no pressure. You know, the boat can go this way, it can go that way. It's just really a really good time. And you don't have the stress of having to get on the road and stay between the lines and drive straight. So you're not forced to comply with these stupid rules. I think I killed that one. Yeah, I decided, okay, that's 4 minutes. I'll wrap up with this. After deciding to pursue comedy, I also thought about getting into prostitution. That was kind of a pain in my ass. When the Johns told me I had to pay for, I was so ugly I had to pay them, that left a bad taste in my mouth. So then they decided, then I decided to pursue stripping. And they paid me $500 in one night to leave. Y'all have a good night. I'm Mickey Ecarger.
Keep it going for Mickey, everybody.